Hey, LS11 University, it's Zander and Ray. Welcome back to another live stream.
Hi.
It's full disclosure for why Ray is laughing. We are using StreamYard for this stream, and we can see each other in little windows down here, even when we're not on the stream. I was dancing along to our intro theme.
I actually have it full screen right now.
Zach says SmackDown was amazing. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you, Zach. Calvin says, I don't know what refrain means. It means stop. It means don't do it. Just kind of, to put it bluntly, it just means don't do it.
Just stop. Just stop there. No, just stop, Cal.
Yeah, glad you liked SmackDown today, Zach. I think everyone's really gonna like Bad Blood tomorrow.
And 2 weeks from tomorrow, we have NXT TakeOver London.
Yeah, and then 2 weeks from that is Survivor Series. I don't get a weekend off for a little while.
Neither do I. I don't have weekends off of my job.
I don't have weekends off from this channel. That's what I meant. All right, let me just get the what do you call it? Stream length or stream link.
Xander, I don't know your stream length.
It depends on the day.
Depends on the temperature.
Yeah. Zach says Bad Blood I already liked. Thank you, Zach. We appreciate that. Always helps because more likes it gets even before the premiere. It's going to help spread the word.
What is the word, Xander?
I feel like I know what you're trying to get me to do here, and I'm not going to do it.
Xander, I have not heard.
I'm not doing this, Ray. I'm just not doing it. All right, let's see.
You can see in his eyes he wants to. Xander, I'm telling you, I am completely unaware of what the word is.
I'm gonna withhold. Is that Grapple Nation? I don't know what you're talking about, but probably not. Zach says next Friday is his prom and he's nervous. There's nothing to be nervous about it. I went to both of mine and it was fun. Carol says, hello, everyone. Hello, Carol. Thank goodness you're here. It's great to see you. So, I don't think my pizza is getting here for a little while. Like I ordered it almost an hour ago and I don't think they've even started making it. So let me check where it's at and then we'll start watching last year's.
Zach, guys, fun fact, I did not go to my prom.
Yep. Well, they have received my order. They have not even started making it. They received my order. Oh, my goodness. Estimated delivery time, 120 to 130 minutes. I'm not getting it until tonight. Cool. So, without any further ado, let's start watching Hell in a Cell from last year's Universe Mode show.
Hey, LS11 Universe, it's Zander, and welcome back to WWE Universe Mode.
There we go.
Back for Hell in a Cell.
Had to make it where I could still hear you.
I just find it funny that, where it's like, let's have Bad Blood instead of Hell in a Cell. I don't like to be locked into a Hell in a Cell match at that pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hell in a Cell match will main event, not Bad Blood.
Well, I think more what it was when we did that, Ray. It's more that, we wanted it to be that we didn't feel like we had to do multiple Hell in a Cell matches because we did 2 on this show. Yeah. Zach says, I watched last year's Hell in a Cell earlier today, too. Well, now you get to watch it with us with some director's commentary. Carol says, oh, cool. I can watch you doing the watch along and watch the show while keeping the volume low. Yep. That's the great thing about when we do our own shows. It means that we can show the footage and not worry about it. Except for Clash of Champions Season 1, which has a visual copyright claim.
Current champion Tommaso Ciampa. Backlash.
Have I ever told you about that, Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Brock Lesnar's entrance from Clash of Champions Season 1 when he was having the match with The Fiend. That matchup, for some reason, they copyrighted Brock Lesnar's entrance saying it was footage from NXT TakeOver New York 2019's pre-show.
Okay, if Brock Lesnar has ever appeared on anything with the words NXT in front of it, I'd be shocked.
What that means, Zach, is it means that they think that we used footage that belongs to WWE.
Welcome to the world of copyright.
Hey, Mada, good to see you, man. Champ, I believe, was this the first pay-per-view where Ciampa officially had the new design? No. SummerSlam was where he won the new design. So he would have had it at Clash of Champions.
Yep.
Intercontinental Champion Tommaso Ciampa. What an era that was for Universe.
I'm just thinking about what's recently happened in the wrestling world and what the main event is of this show.
Many months ago, and tonight he's got to look to beat Nakamura to keep it.
Mean Blood and Guts?
No, with Daniel Bryan being pretty much confirmed to be gone.
I don't know. Like I said, Zander, why is Raw, SmackDown, and NXT so short? Because that's the length I want the episodes to be. I don't want them to be 1 to 2 hour episodes. 15 to 45 minutes is the perfect length for me because it's bite size and is easier.
Yeah.
Simple as that. End of discussion. Zach says, man, you must really like pushing Ciampa. I do. I didn't get a chance to push him in the original universe, so I didn't get a chance to push him in the original universe because the whole "this is my moment" thing hadn't happened until after I'd canceled the show. And after that, what do you call it? After that, I canceled Universe, and Ciampa's been one of my favorites for pretty much forever. So. Ciampa is cool. I agree. I like "This Is My Moment" Ciampa the most, but yeah, you never know what direction we're going to go with him in Universe. Let's just say that Ciampa's next direction tomorrow, win, lose, or draw over the championship. You'll be pretty surprised come this week of Universe.
So I'm now saving to your new computer.
Yeah.
And I'm considering my options. Obviously, it would be very hard to save all the money I need to buy a PC as advanced as yours.
This is what they're fighting for. The Intercontinental
Mine isn't that advanced.
Yeah.
It's my setup more than anything.
And Nakamura. Here we go. Nakamura starts off with a right.
Yeah, that could be said, Prince Mada.
Ciampa shot to the red.
Yeah, I agree with Mada.
No,
this was the base game arena.
Nakamura picks him up, and Ciampa with a knee strike. Ciampa clotheslines Nakamura out of the ring.
This was also the era where I was the only one doing pay-per-view commentary.
I only showed up for Big Four.
Even then, you only showed up for 3 of the Big 4 in Season 1 just because that's how it worked out. We hadn't decided on that until after SummerSlam.
Challengers for this championship since he won it. He's gone through Nakamura himself. He's gone through Sami Zayn, Kofi Kingston.
I definitely enjoy the pay-per-views more when it's both of us because I think it makes the pay-per-views feel even more special because, you got the weekly episodes where it's just me.
We're going to win the Intercontinental Championship.
Which, I mean, yeah, there's the specials where you're there. Like, you'll be here for Draft Week, Season 3, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Blood and Guts is pretty good on Wednesday. I haven't seen it in full, but I will eventually see it. Mada says Ray had that Brock Lesnar schedule. I mean, yeah, kinda. Also, we can acknowledge that it's a miracle Zander is wearing earbuds for once.
Ciampa off the ropes, and Ciampa in for another knee strike. Ciampa bounces off the ropes. And now Ciampa goes after Nakamura. Nakamura goes for a German suplex, but Ciampa takes him down. And that's also Ciampa kicks Nakamura.
So this is my cheat day.
Now Ciampa
Yeah.
with Nakamura.
And
him up, has him down.
I had to buy everything for my work because I tried not to have a lot of carbs in the house for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Ciampa kicks him in the back.
Because, I try to keep that way from me, right?
Now in the corner, Nakamura.
And for some reason, I decided to buy boiled peanuts.
Takes him down.
That's weird.
I like boiled peanuts.
Wow. Now Ciampa finds the counter. And Tommaso Ciampa has Nakamura.
About an hour and 36 minutes, Calvin. That's how long this show was.
Shinsuke with Ciampa up. Landslide.
Will you stay on PC for 2K22 or go back to PS4? Great question. I'm leaning towards PC. Have you ever thought about making old school Raw or SmackDown? For like a one-off episode, it's never crossed my mind to actually do it. Like, I don't know. It's a whole gimmick thing, and yeah, it would probably bring in some good views, but I feel like I'd have to make that a premiere episode, which won't be a problem. Which won't be a problem this semester, but also it feels like you've got to put all storylines on hold for a week so you can do a oh, look at all the legends show. Hey Hanzo, good to see you, man.
But some shows do it well, like they have a balance.
Oh yeah, I agree. I'm not saying all retro shows are bad. They're not by any means. I'm just saying I don't think it's something that would translate well for us in universe with how we do things.
Like,
I think the way that
sure, like a retro show was either where Punk turned heel on The Rock, or Rock announced he was going to challenge the champion at the Royal Rumble, like 6 months before the Royal Rumble happened. So it was pretty obvious where they were fucking going.
Yeah. You sound like you're holding a grudge, Ray.
Well, I don't hold grudges, Sanders. See, it's my religion.
God, the fairy tale ending is so great. It just looks brutal.
1, 2, no.
That's fairly easy to take, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. He lets go of you as he's coming down so you can get your hands in front of your face. So you're not taking a face full,
looks
man.
great, easy to take. The Styles Clash looks awful, is hard as hell to take.
Yeah, I've never, the Styles Clash is one of those things where it's a cool move, but it does scare you sometimes.
Yeah, but it's like, that's only for you and I who know the danger of it.
Yeah.
If like a casual wrestling fan was just tuning in, I don't think they'd be that impressed with Styles Clash.
Shinobi is here. He says, yo, good to see you, Shinobi. Zach says, prediction, MJF will be AEW World Champion by the end of this year. I don't think it's going to be the end of this year. I think it'll be next year. I feel like they're going to keep the belt on Kenny for a while. And Hanzo says, thoughts on Eva Marie. Ray, go first, because people are going to be interested in mine, I think. Yeah, that sums up Ray's thoughts on Eva Marie. Mine are... I've got an evil universe plan for her. You smarks will hate it.
Elbow drop.
See, Vince is finally become Vince McMahon, where he just like punishes people for being fans of him.
Another one, nobody home.
I'm gonna mute myself. I got a phone call coming in.
Nakamura counters Nakamura. Strikes him with that
So Zander is taking a call.
The ring goes Ciampa. And Ciampa drop kicks him into the apron. Ciampa just drop kicked Nakamura.
What's everyone up to? Oh, we're buffering. Oh no.
Now what's Tommaso gonna do?
My pizza's here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So
let's hope when Zander is back. We're no longer buffering. Is anyone else like buffering right now?
Ciampa grabs Nakamura.
Let me go ahead.
Chops him. Nakamura.
Make sure no one else is buffering real quick.
Ciampa kicks him in the knee.
How long was this episode made? About a year ago, give or take.
Chops him. Chops him again. Ciampa.
Yeah, around a year ago,
Wait
I
a minute.
think.
Catches Nakamura. Runs him through the ropes. Ciampa. Rope hung DDT.
So that's fun.
And just like
So
that,
Shinobi just, I guess, yeah, that was good.
Ciampa keeps the Intercontinental title.
Ciampa wins, hooray. Okay. Zach, I don't know what yes means.
Your winner. And
Yes,
still,
it's buffering. Yes, it's
Intercontinental
fine.
champion,
I don't know.
Tommaso Ciampa.
But Shinobi, if it's fine for a lot of these people, I would suggest maybe, I don't know, reloading the page.
More action up next.
So here we go with a match of
Next
guy who I'm shocked is still in this company at this point, Aleister Black. I love Aleister Black to death, but like,
As here comes the underdog from the underground.
how did it not release that guy? Just as a company. Like, this guy like, actively speaks out, hates on you, and you're just like, not yet.
Sami Zayn makes his way to the ring.
So I'm getting. So yeah, oh yeah, he is a very young-looking goatish man.
Coming out Raw as well. He's challenging for the United States Championship.
I'm back.
So I'm getting mixed reports.
Okay.
So two guys, I think it was Zach and
It appears it was Zach and Shinobi who were buffering.
yeah, and everyone else says they're fine.
Shinobi says he is good now, so it might just be a you guys thing because it says I've got full connection right now, which is better than I usually have for streams. Which I'm the only one home right now. So.
Do you watch MLW? No, not regularly.
Yeah, neither do I.
So like,
Mada says Aleister Black is a young goat. I agree.
Unless you like, unless it's like part of your job, trying to be a fan of wrestling and a fan of anything else is very difficult.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. So I'm just going to go through what I've missed. Hanzo asks, how long ago was this episode made? Over a year ago now.
I say yeah, a year and some change.
Yeah. Let's see. Aleister Black has finally returned. Yep, he has. Where he's going to fall into universe, you'll eventually see. Wow, Pizza Hut's app is being slow. Look at Black with the U.S. title. Arguably our greatest U.S. champ we've ever had.
Yeah.
He would not run and hide. He would not wait for his challengers to be named. He would seek them out himself. And then little.
So I was saying, like, okay, here comes Aleister Black when you were gone. I was like, shocked he's somehow still with this company.
Aleister Black told me, he said, Sami Zayn, I'm here to pick a fight with you. I want you to challenge me for the
Exactly.
championship. Sami Zayn said,
like,
so,
yeah, Black. Go ahead.
Yeah, so, Mada, like, to kind of like piggyback on that, I'm also a fan of MMA. And being an MMA fan is hard on its own. Being an MMA and wrestling fan is like extremely difficult because cards, like MMA cards, are all at least 7 hours long, and they all happen like on Saturdays and Fridays. So say goodbye to your love life. Say I love you to your family. You're never seeing them again.
Mada also says Aleister Black should have been WWE champion. I agree. Like, I've been fully transparent on it. He would be WWE champion right now instead of Bobby Roode had he not disappeared from WWE for a year.
Yeah, I thought at one point he was coming back. Like, we were so sure. It's like, oh yeah, he's injured. He's injured.
Well, he's back now.
Yeah, I know. Like, for so long, like we like denied like how like really dire the situation is.
Wow. First pay-per-view title defense tonight. Sami Zayn, his first pay-per-view match on Raw. He's joining the Raw brand anyway. It's for the United States Championship.
Oh yeah, Sami Zayn was still new to Raw at this point. I just remembered that. Like, he left SmackDown at SummerSlam to come to Raw.
Yeah.
find out. So, Black, no, Zayn counters. Zayn hits him with an arm drag. Sami Zayn, big drop kick.
Of course, Sami Zayn's currently out injured in the LS11 universe after
Come
SummerSlam.
on, I thought there was more than that. And Zayn catches
Yep.
rolls Black through.
Okay.
One,
Hamza, you like watching MMA? I do too. And because I know the question is coming, here's my favorite fighter fighting right now.
right hand of his own.
Hangman
Coming
Hooker.
out swinging tonight. Zayn off the ropes. Sami Zayn. No. Aleister Black.
I don't know anything about MMA before anyone asks.
Aleister Black. Has Zayn by the back. Elbow. Knocks him back, and now Aleister Black with a chop. Zayn. Knee of the ribs. And now Sami Zayn.
I agree with Jim Cornette. UFC is the biggest wrestling promotion in the world.
Sami Zayn picks him up, and Sami Zayn grabs Black.
Kenobi says, I don't really watch MMA like I used to, but I like it. All right.
Yep.
Aleister Black.
Like I said, I don't judge anyone for what they like. So, if you guys like MMA, that's cool. You guys and Ray will get along.
Kicks him. Aleister Black now. Fires away with some stiff shots to Zayn, and down goes Sami Zayn.
So I watched it again recently. I wonder if Xander's ever seen it. Xander, have you ever watched The Wrestler?
Black kick to the back. Sami Zayn back.
Are you ever going to?
The ribs. Right hand.
Very unlikely.
Sami Zayn off the ropes. Sami.
So
Drop kick again. Now Sami. Oh,
it's a brilliant film, you know. But
Zayn.
have you ever wanted to see Ant-Man without a bra on?
And now Sami
Ant-Man.
is fired up. Tells the referee, "Watch out."
No, not really.
Sami Zayn.
You get to see Marissa Tomei like that.
No, I'm good.
But there he is. Oh, went for the crossbody.
Still,
Aleister Black
somehow,
an announce table instead.
even though it's full frontal nudity, Mickey Rourke's face is the most grotesque thing in the film.
And now Zayn throws Black into the ring. Sami Zayn up top. What's Sami thinking? Sami Zayn.
Moving on.
Swanton bomb.
There's just like a button I can push that like plays a clip of me just going, moving on when we get on the topics I don't want to talk about.
Zayn has Black up to his feet, and Sami. Right hand. And another. Caught him again. Aleister Black with a knee.
Yep, rushing. That was the last fight a lot of people watched.
As Aleister Black goes up top. Black.
I'm guessing why the chat slowed down. Everyone just went and searched Marissa Tomei, the wrestler.
Shut up, Ray.
Aleister Black takes him down. Now Aleister Black working over the neck of Sami Zayn.
So yeah, I kind of wonder. I know a lot of you guys weren't around at this point, but I wonder how many people going into this might have thought Sami was going to be the one to beat Aleister Black.
I think a few did.
5 count. Down goes Aleister Black. Sami Zayn picks him up. 6. Zayn throws Black back in the ring. And now Sami Zayn picks up the United States champion, and Zayn. No, Black finds the counter. Aleister Black kicks him in the ribs. And Black turns him over. What's Aleister Black thinking?
So here's a bit of a fun question for you, Ray.
Back to his feet.
So we're talking about, you'll hear it on commentary a couple times in this match, and we mentioned a minute ago how Sami had just come from Raw, or from SmackDown to Raw a month prior. What would you have done if I'd been like, hey, at SummerSlam, I'd been like, hey, Ray, Nakamura's going to beat Zayn, and it's a loser leaves SmackDown match. You want him in NXT?
Black pulls the trigger.
Something will take them.
Black with Zayn. Elbow to the back of the neck. And now Black turns him over again. When Zayn picks him up, and Zayn takes down Black. Sami Zayn picks him up.
Yeah, but SummerSlam when we were booking it, I had my plans firmly in motion.
Aleister Black.
You had what?
I had my plans firmly out that Dunn was going to win the belt at that Mania TakeOver.
Yeah.
Zayn drags him away from the ropes. Aleister Black stomps him in the head. And now Aleister Black.
I don't take
picks Zayn up by the head.
Like this kind of guys like Dolph Ziggler. Like, I'm not saying Dolph Ziggler couldn't be a main event wrestler, but actual main event wrestlers.
2, 3. A good effort.
I don't think guys who could be main event wrestlers from the other brands, well, a hard plan for them.
Your winner, and still United States champion, Aleister Black.
To those of you thinking I've wasted AJ Styles' potential, I have not.
Would love to see Sammy go to NXT once he comes back from injury. Who knows?
The Universal Championship.
So, fun bit of trivia. This was the last pay-per-view recorded before I moved into the house I'm in now.
Ooh.
For the WWE Universal Championship.
And you want to hear some kind of interesting poetic justice, Ray?
As here comes
You're
the
moving
Monday
out.
Night
Not just that.
Messiah.
Not just that. I did the math. I am moving out of this house to go live on my own in September.
Seth Rollins.
So if we get together and commentate before that, WrestleMania will be the final pay-per-view commentated at this desk in this bedroom.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll also have to do the draft, but you know.
This is his rematch.
and then you move into your new place.
Hmm?
He took a month away.
The official home of LS11 Studios.
Mhm.
Last month, the main event of Clash of Champions laid out Kevin Owens.
LS11 Studios announcing our first project yesterday.
Is getting his rematch. He's challenged
Metopia Infinity War.
trying to reclaim his championship.
What is that, by the way?
So Metopia is a Switch game coming out in 2 weeks from today, actually. So there will not be a watch-along 2 weeks from today because I'll be over on Twitch streaming Metopia. It's an RPG game where you make Miis, like, you know, the Nintendo Mii characters, and you assign them the various roles. And the version on Switch that they're making has an insanely good character creator. So I've decided to make Waluigi the ultimate villain of the series, so I could call it Infinity Wa.
Takes on the Universal Champion.
Man, you almost made me choke there.
Scottish psychopath.
It's such a baller. They, every season of Universe, but he gets a new house.
Don't expect me to be moving in season 4.
Drew McIntyre.
Son of a bitch, I'll be engaged during season 4. I'll be getting engaged during season 3.
And just film that. We'll like blur your girlfriend's face out.
Drew McIntyre making his way to the ring.
Oh, I'll show her face when the engagement video happens. She won't care.
McIntyre's been a very impressive Universal Champion. He won the belt.
Wow, Ray's over here.
Kevin Owens last month obtained.
And turbulent non-relationships with a few people.
Just to name a few. Tonight.
Let's see. I missed a couple comments there because Mada almost made me fucking choke on pizza. Hanzo says, I would say NXT is my favorite show on LS11, but I love the main roster episodes. Raw has weirdly become my favorite show to do lately.
Yeah. Here's the NXT is considered part of the main roster.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not a main roster. I think it's force of habit for me to say main roster,
Yeah.
but we do treat the shows as equal brands, which is why AJ Styles and Dolph Ziggler are in NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah, NXT really features more developmental guys, but you can also have developmental guys on Raw. Excuse me. Xander's such a big baller that every season you get our seats in your house. I thought he said Zootopia, LOL, baller. I watch all episodes maybe 2 times a day when they come out. Appreciate it. The Blue Universal Championship is much better than the red. Man, poor Ray. Fucking dying over here now.
Don't feel bad for me, bro.
Well,
I just date psychos. That's what I do.
this was only the second match between Rollins and McIntyre, but I think this one felt the most dragged out of all of them.
Yeah.
They had 4 matches on pay-per-view. SummerSlam, here, the 4-on-4 main event of Survivor Series, and the TLC match. The TLC match was the quickest of all of them. The SummerSlam match was the best. Survivor Series was its own league, and then this one was just there.
Rollins kicks out. That was almost Rollins' championship dreams going out the window as Drew throws him to the outside.
Would we ever consider turning NXT into ECW? Probably not. Highly doubt it.
As Drew McIntyre grabs Rollins. Oh, uppercut.
You know us, Mada. You know us better than most people.
Right hand. Rollins counters. Rollins bounces.
But yeah, the Universal title, I just hate it so much. That's why we went back to the World Heavyweight.
Rollins super kicks him in the back of the head.
And Mada,
Rollins picks up the championship.
you invited Zander on your podcast, but you didn't invite me.
He didn't have a way to contact. We were talking about it in his Discord. You didn't join his Discord.
No, he asked me on Discord. Anyone could text me on Discord.
I mean, in his Discord server. Like how we have the LS11 Universe server. Link in the description for anyone who wants to join the LS11 Universe Discord.
I'm still
Hell in a Cell matches. Okay, Ray, I need you to tell me something real quick. When did Hell in a Cell matches become the fucking worst?
the worst? Is it the last really good one?
Like, when did Hell in a Cell matches in the games become terrible?
The second they made that like the outside brawling like a track-based thing.
Yeah, like I was playing SVR the other day. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, when I was doing the stream last week. Or maybe it was 2 weeks ago. Whatever, I was doing that stream. And there was a Hell in a Cell match. And it was so much more fluid. It was so much more fun. Zach says, I thought I was going to miss this live because I had an early access video. Carol says, yeah, I can finally watch a bit more now. Well, we're glad to have you here, Carol. Mada says, I'm a fan of the Blue Universal, honestly. Yeah, I mean, the blue one looks better, but I would rather it be a unique design instead of a recolor of the same belt.
Yeah.
And
And like
Rollins follows him.
a huge reason that's frustrating for me is
Rollins with a right.
the last two belt designs have been terrible in the WWE Championship.
Rollins gets him with a knee.
Like the new one and the spinner belt both suck.
I was talking about this on Discord earlier. I actually ordered the Jack specific foam child spinner belt.
Rolls him through. Super kick.
But
To recover. 1, 2.
it makes me even more mad. Oh, hey, ladies, Wave Wrestling, don't know this guy. But,
He's in the Mada Discord server. So good to see him, man.
anyway, it makes me even more upset because one of my favorite belt designs ever was like the old Undisputed Championship.
Mm-hmm.
I would love that belt.
Drills it into the mat with his knee. And now Seth Rollins turns Drew McIntyre.
All right, Ray, I want to play a little game with you real quick. A word association game, essentially.
Here we go.
So I'm going to tell you every design of the WWE title. And when I tell you the design, I want you to tell me what wrestler or wrestlers you immediately think of.
Okay.
Winged Eagle.
Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart.
Okay. Big Eagle, the Attitude Era one.
Austin Rock McFoley.
Undisputed title.
Jericho, Angle, Lesnar, JBL.
Spinner.
John Cena. And CM Punk.
The scratch one.
Rollins steps over the stairs.
The one Rock introduced.
I know.
Drew just shoves him.
Daniel Bryan.
McIntyre back
Okay.
in the ring.
And the current one.
Rollins. Whoa.
The current one?
For Northern Lights.
Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
And now Seth Rollins grabs Drew McIntyre.
And
Rollins has him.
I do have another one other than Rollins, and it was my first answer, but I thought about it and was like, no. My first answer is Brock Lesnar.
I
I'm
can
just
see that.
gonna because
Seth Rollins going up top.
So,
Rollins-
funny thing, the reason I asked you that is, so I talk in the Mada Discord server a lot as well, because it's a little more active than the LS11 Universe one. LS11 Universe Discord, like I said, link in the description. I'm pretty active in there usually.
And Seth
Um,
grabs him now. Seth Rollins
anyway.
drop kick.
Mada posted a graphic with all those belts on it, and it said, what's the first wrestler you think of with each of these? So I wanted to see your answers. Mine were Winged Eagle, Macho Man, Attitude Era belt, Austin, Undisputed title, JBL, Spinner, Punk, Scratch logo. Oh, excuse me. scratch logo,
Seth Rollins
Orton, because he seemed to always have that one during his lifespan.
throws down
And then the current one, Rollins or AJ Styles.
Rollins now picks
Yeah.
back up to his feet. And Seth Rollins.
But like,
Rollins picks up
Here's the
McIntyre
thing.
again. Went for a right, Drew with one of his own.
Lesnar is
Drew
the
back
right
in.
answer for that
Rollins
belt.
follows him. Kicks him in the ribs. And Drew.
Because he
No.
always just
Rollins
has
takes him down.
unlimited shots at it.
And now Seth Rollins picks up McIntyre. Rollins.
He was like that with the Universal for a while, too, though.
Super
Yeah.
kick again.
Zach says, who do you think about when you think about Big Gold? Undertaker and Edge.
2. No, Drew again kicks out.
Flair.
You know what? Flair's a great answer, too.
How did Rollins not?
Yeah, I'm more of a fan of 80s wrestling than
And now
Sanders.
Rollins. Curb stomp.
I don't think that's an unfair thing to say.
Drew again kicked out.
No, I agree with you.
Rollins, how did he not keep him down with that one? Clothesline, forearm. And another. Rollins, sling blade.
I know you say you don't hate it,
And now Rollins. Oh, Drew back.
like because you like to make a joke about your ego, but like it's weird to listen to your own voice this much, isn't it?
Oh, no, this is weird for me.
Fights out of it.
Like no,
I
like,
will openly
no,
admit it.
Rollins grabs him.
Like
The ropes. Rollins. Another curb stomp.
Like, because I can picture the faces I'm making when I do, like, the gravelly voice, curb stomp, 1, 2. Because, like, I feel my face drag. It's all in the face movements when you're doing these voices as
Rollins going
well.
up top.
yeah,
And now Seth Rollins.
like for example,
Drew McIntyre out of the way. McIntyre.
Xander will. Like, I don't know if he'll cooperate. Hopefully, he does because I think he
And now
agrees.
Drew.
I'm a good singer.
Calling up Seth Rollins. Drew McIntyre.
I hate hearing
Says
my
it's
own
over.
singing voice.
Here it comes. Claymore.
Like always just sounds awful
Claymore
to
to
me.
Rollins. 1.
So like the issue is like all like there's videos of me singing.
Now Drew's turn.
And I have all my friends say, "Oh, you sound really good," and then I'll be like, "I don't sound good at all."
As Drew McIntyre picks up Seth Rollins and Drew. Oh, what's
And then
up?
I'm the fucker over here that does a song cover every predictions video.
McIntyre.
Yep.
And now Rollins takes out the arm.
He's doing the song covers. Meanwhile, I'm the son of a musician,
Uppercut
and I've
Rollins.
done musical theater.
Yeah.
Claymore.
Oh, I forgot about that Claymore. I actually didn't know I had a finisher when I was playing as Drew there.
1.
Like, I just hit triangle just to see if anything would happen. Also, Seth just refused to stay down in this match. It was ridiculous.
He's not done. But Drew McIntyre's not done. McIntyre looking to make his broken dreams come true. But perhaps the end is drawing near. Because if this happens, Rollins, he could hit the shot that takes him down.
You know what, Ray? When we are both of age, so in 2 months for me,
Grabs Drew. Takes out his leg.
we need to go back and watch every one of Drew. I'm going to put all of Drew McIntyre's title matches from when he was champion into one video for both of us.
Drew picks up one.
And we're going to play a drinking game.
Now Rollins.
We drink every time I reference the song Broken Dreams during a Drew McIntyre match.
We will die.
Because how many times have I fucking said it in this
We will
video?
die if we play my drinking game.
McIntyre. And Seth Rollins.
Why do I always reference Broken Dreams during Drew McIntyre matches when he was champion?
Headbutts him.
Okay,
McIntyre scoop slams.
so like
And now Drew steps back.
what sucks about this rail system for Hell in a Cell right now is like it's really hard.
Both back to their feet.
Yeah,
Rollins
it sucks.
him up, slams him down. Rollins into a
So I've talked with Xander about this.
2. Drew again kicks out.
I think we should do it.
And now Rollins.
Do what?
Rollins.
When we play that drinking game, we have to order a little bit of money.
Oh, dear God.
Hung out to dry. Drew McIntyre calling for it.
All right, let's see here.
2.
Let's be honest, the belt will be back on Drew at SummerSlam, probably.
Okay.
3-time Drew. Carol says, ooh, a drinking game. Mada says, I'll play with y'all. Mada, you're going to be on the stream for that if you're doing it.
Okay.
Carol says Xander would be drunk in 10 minutes. We'll talk about my my post-high school, pre-college life at some point in the future. I miss Broken Dreams. Broken Dreams was the better theme. I like his current theme a lot, actually. I think it fits him better than Broken Dreams, personally.
Your winner, and still Universal Champion.
The only good thing about the new cell in the game is that it's kind of cool that you can put them through the wall without a finisher and fight halfway up. Yeah, that much is cool. I agree with Ray. I don't like the rail system.
Win for the Universal Champion, but what next?
Oh, here we go.
Oh! Well, it's
Hello.
Murphy.
Oh yeah, this was just to be like, yeah, we're not done with this feud.
Beating down McIntyre with a chair, no doubt on the orders of the Monday Night Messiah himself. Drew and
This
Seth
was literally
were
just
held
so that
together
this
and
feud
Murphy
could continue.
laying out McIntyre with a chair.
Yes, the
And the
feud
disciple Murphy
never
carries out the
ends.
order
It
of
goes
Messiah
on and on and on and on.
Up next, it's time for the Raw Tag Team Championships.
Big boys doing big beefy things in this matchup.
Yep.
Still crazy to me that AOP is gone.
Mhm.
Viking Raiders. The Viking Raiders make their way to the ring.
The Viking Raiders. The Viking Raiders making their way to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Row, the Viking Raiders.
You just said the Viking Raiders, then just repeated the Viking Raiders.
Oh, this was just like a couple months after the whole Viking experience thing, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it says War Raiders up there. That's what it is. Viking experience had been the year prior.
The Viking Raiders enter the ring.
Mada says, what would you say has been the best match in the universe so far? That is honestly such a hard question.
War is their peace. The Raw Tag Team Championship.
I really like Cesaro versus Pete Dunne at TakeOver Philadelphia.
They make up AOP. They represent the Monday Night Messiah.
Hold up a second. Nothing bad. Just gotta take myself off screen for a second.
So, don't think we're going to be seeing him for a while.
Another good one is Thatcher versus Styles at TakeOver Brooklyn 2. And another good one is Bryan versus Lesnar ladder match. And another good one is any of our Gargano Ciampa matches are pretty good. And I don't know what Xander's doing. And
Viking Raiders.
So yeah,
Take
how
on
does it start there?
AOP.
I
believe it is.
Rollins versus Taker was pretty good at Mania.
All right, back.
Cool.
Starting it off.
Sorry, a piece of pizza got stuck in the back of my teeth, and it was really uncomfortable. And it was really unflattering to remove it on stream.
You want a story? It's gonna make you laugh.
Just 1 second. So I agree with you on Thatcher Styles. I agree with you on Gargano Ciampa. Rollins Murphy at SummerSlam this year holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah, that's another one I've heard.
Okay, what's your story?
Okay. So I work at racetrack, right?
Mhm.
And I'm going to clean the bathrooms. And you know. So I don't know if you ever like seen like we have this little like rope thing,
Mhm.
and we can just put it across the bathroom, and that's supposed to say,
Raining down
you know,
the
don't
right
come in
hook.
here. It's being, you
It's
know,
Razor.
someone's like we have a repair guy there with our toilet. We have, you know, just
And
someone doing general cleaning and
Razor
stuff.
gets hit with a
Right?
short block from Hansen. Hansen
So I'm cleaning, so I want to stall,
sends him into the
just
corner.
mopping up, and
Rowe
I
tags
hear
him.
this guy just come in, right?
Oh, look at the strength.
And I'm like, sir, you can't be in here. Guy at the front so I can use the restroom.
One.
There's no
Two.
other
Kick out
guy
the
here.
Razor.
There's a girl up there.
The Viking Raiders, just like that, were almost tag team champions again.
So at first I was like, yeah, no. I'm like, also I didn't say use restroom. That's what matters right now. So he's like, man, just let me pee. And so I eventually do.
Slams him down.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's like standing there all annoyed with me, right? He leaves. And like I see him messed up the rope too. He's like twisted it a few times. So I'm fixing it.
Now Rowe.
And this Duck Dynasty looking motherfucker starts pushing his way into the bathroom. And he's like doing it like peacefully, but he's like, just man, I just gotta pee. Just gotta pee.
Tag made naked
Just
again.
gotta pee. He starts peeing at the urinal while I'm standing there waiting for him to get out so I can clean this freaking bathroom.
They stomp Rowe.
And at this point, it's been like 10, 15 minutes, right? Me dealing with these people, trying to get him out of the bathroom. And he's sitting there, peeing, and he just goes, you know, man, Jesus loves you. Whilst peeing. And I'm like, what? And he just starts going on and on about Jesus, he loves you, man. We're all brothers in the eyes of the Lord. And he's sitting there peeing, right? And I'm just like, yeah, cool, man. I love you, brother. I want you to know that. Jesus loves you and I love you, brother. And like, and he turns around and with the hand he was using to help him pee, wants to shake my hand.
Oh my goodness.
So let me shake your hand, brother. I'm like,
moving on.
Can you please wash it?
Moving on.
Let me finish this story.
I don't know if I should. I don't want to private the stream.
What the hell?
He washes his hands.
Springboards.
Okay?
Springboard cartwheel into a back
Okay.
elbow. I forget the
And
fly like that sometimes.
I shake his hand, he grabs it, he goes,
Oh,
man,
one
I just
more
want you to
tag.
know. Thank you for letting
down
me
goes
use the
Rowe.
restroom. Jesus loves you.
Down goes Rowe.
I see you have a lot of pain in your
Tag
life.
made Akam back
Jesus
in.
loves you. And at this point, I almost snapped,
And the
man.
strikes.
Like, respect, whatever. Why try to give me a literal come to Jesus moment
No
while
tag.
Oh, you motherfucker! You motherfucker!
Got it. Akam turns it around. Akam's got him by the back of the head.
For those of you in the audience that didn't understand that, somebody will explain it to you on the way home.
Hansen grabs Akam.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, innuendos like this and cleverly disguised jokes are how we keep our channel family friendly-ish.
Across the ring. Tag made to Razor.
So, back to the chat. JJ Hunt and Zach are talking about RK Bro. Not really sure how I feel about RK Bro. I don't hate it. Carol says, ew, Ray. Blaze Wave says, the guy was like Randy Orton.
Now, back to his feet though. Clothesline.
You know those stories.
He gets
Yeah.
Akam back. He gets Razor.
And then Hanzo told me to let you finish.
Big spinning wheel kick. Picks him up.
Wait, are you talking about me with Ray? Or Ray with the other guy needing to let him finish?
Like, let's not forget, he looked like fucking Duck Dynasty motherfucker, too.
For the titles. 1,
Okay,
2.
I'm gonna fucking die over here. Just so you know.
Hansen takes him out. And now
So the Viking Raiders.
Okay. We'll add on to that, though. I went home that night. My dad picked me up from work. and I'm telling him the story.
Picks up
And he
Razor.
almost swerves into a beam because he's laughing so hard. He finds it hilarious.
Now,
I mean, it's hard not to.
Sends him across the ring.
It's terrible, but it's hilarious.
Turns him around now.
So,
Slamming him head.
Viking Raiders are an interesting thing that I haven't talked about, I don't think.
Uh-huh.
Because when we move on to the 2K22,
Win. 1, 2,
I'm gonna have to get used to calling them Eric and Ivar instead of Hanson and Rowe.
Yeah.
Hanson tagged in.
And I only call them Hanson and Rowe because that's the names that they have in 2K19. So I see it pop above their heads. I see it when I'm putting them in the matches. So it's just kind of what my brain sticks to.
Hanson is in trouble as
The way Ray put it. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, man. I'm just drinking water out of a water bottle or out of a plastic bottle tonight.
Into a cover. 1, 2, no. Rowe is there to save it.
Anyway, holy shit. This is not a story I thought I'd hear tonight, but that was weirdly hilarious.
Picks him up. Big power bomb.
TLDR had a Duck Dynasty looking motherfucker break into a bathroom pee, and whilst I was waiting for him to finish peeing, tried to have me have a literal come to Jesus moment and tried to shake my hand with the hand he used to pee.
Well, I'm glad you told that story during this match of all matches. Because this match wasn't great. Also, question for everybody in the audience. Because I forgot to mention this. There was a return in Universe this week that really went under the radar. Ray didn't even know about it.
What?
Mark Henry showed up on Raw this week in Universe.
Uh-huh.
And he put Roman Reigns over, as you would have a Hall of Famer do for a star like Roman. But what did you guys think of the appearance of Mark Henry? Like it's very likely just a one-off, but would you like to see us use him in more one-off appearances? I love Mark Henry, so I'd be happy to use him more often.
I feel like no matter what you say, the return is kind of overshadowed this week by the fact that we had Triple H come out for the first time.
Well, yeah. God, that was Triple H's first appearance today.
Yep.
Somehow I didn't even realize. Probably because of all those drunk plans we had for him in season 1 and 2.
Somebody gonna get their ass kicked.
Somebody's gonna get the wig split. Oh, somebody's gonna get their ass kicked. Somebody gonna get their wig split. Somebody gonna get their ass kicked. Somebody gonna get their wig split. Beat him up, break his neck, break his neck. Beat him up, break his neck, break his neck. Beat him up, break his neck. Neck. That would be the Chris Jericho rendition of that song, for those curious. Okay, so pretty unanimous so far. Everyone's saying that they love Mark Henry. Well, maybe I will pop him in every so often just for like a legend appearance. I was like, what is Mark doing here? We need Keith Lee versus Mark Henry. Well, unfortunately, Keith Lee is also out injured after the package pile driver. Otherwise, I would have happily worked with Damian Sandow and had that match happen. But GM Sandow obviously informed me that, Keith Lee's still not medically cleared. Although reportedly,
years ago, WWE released the chocolate bar. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Why didn't they release a sexual chocolate Mark Henry chocolate bar?
No idea. Mada says Mark Henry for WWE champion. You heard it here first. Never say never to my stupid ass booking, but I wouldn't count on it.
May Tyson Kidd and NXT champion.
No.
Don't talk about that.
Just when it looked like there was hope.
Just when it looked like we were gonna wrap this match up.
Yeah, that was pretty much what I meant with that.
Yeah, just when it looked like we were about to wrap this up. One of the guys has to be just standing there.
Always.
And now Hanson, right,
I'm glad everyone can unanimously agree that we all love Mark Henry.
And you stare at him. I stare at him.
This is officially a Mark Henry Stan YouTube account.
And pops him up for powerbomb.
So before I came on here, I was watching the Dark Side of the Ring of Brian Pillman.
2, no, Rowe again makes the save.
Am
Grabs Rowe.
I wrong for like
Slams him into the mat.
just saying to the guys' advice, hey guys, have you ever thought about, making a story about something good happening to someone in wrestling?
Now Akam.
Zach says, like Kane and Edge give me a hard time. Zach, you got to remember, buddy, that was 6 years ago. I don't remember I don't remember that level of detail from 6 years ago. I remember who won matches and who lost matches for the most part. Like, I can do a weirdly comprehensive title history, and that's about it. Like, someone throw a championship name at me, and I'll tell you who all the title holders in order were in the original LS11 universe. And you can see just how fucking lost I was without Ray. Not to get all sentimental, but I still say Ray is the best thing to happen to my YouTube career.
This is something I do whenever someone mentions me and I'm in earshot. I just go,
You should be going, hello there. WWE Championship, Mada says. Okay, let's run it. WWE title.
It's funnier because I'm like 6'7" and huge. Just for me, just go, hi.
Okay, you ready for this, Ray?
Okay, yes,
Mada has said
Mada, you brought this upon us all. I blame you for this.
This starts 2K14 and runs through 2K18. Every person to hold the WWE Championship in order. Here we go. CM Punk, Dean Ambrose, John Cena, Wade Barrett, John Cena, merged with the World Heavyweight Championship. The Rock, John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Chris Jericho, Roman Reigns via Money in the Bank cash-in, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, Dolph Ziggler, Chris Jericho via Money in the Bank cash-in. John Cena again, Dean Ambrose, The Rock, don't know what I was thinking, Cesaro, Samoa Joe, Adrian Neville via Money in the Bank cash-in, Edge, Zack fucking Ryder, John Cena again, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Broken Matt Hardy, Cesaro, Dean Ambrose via cash-in, and finally Bobby Roode. I had to close my eyes to do that.
Okay. So, when I describe what happened with Zander, it's almost like when a chef thinks of a food combination and no one's figured out, and the reason no one's figured it out is because doesn't taste good. But they're so convinced they're a genius for it. So it's no one does Cesaro versus Rock.
Carol, hardcore title wasn't in the original LS11 universe. It was actually there for like 3 weeks, and the only holders were Rob Van Dam, Luke Harper, and Dean Ambrose, and that was it.
It's like I went to this restaurant, right?
Hit me with another one, guys, and I'll do it again.
A slice of cheesecake, right? And there was this puddle, this little dish of brown liquid under it. What would you think that is?
Chocolate, but plot twist, it's shit.
No, it's balsamic vinegar.
Oh, the U.S. is the worst. Why did I let people... okay. U.S. is actually the worst. Are you ready for this, Ray?
No, I am not. Why are we even doing this?
Because this match has been going on for half an hour. Okay, U.S. Here we go. Kurt Angle, Ryback, The Miz, Jack Swagger for like half a year, Bo Dallas, Damian Sandow, Eric Rowan, Wade Barrett, Kevin Owens, hello Zack Ryder, Mark Henry, Ryback, Dean Ambrose, Zack Ryder, hi again Zack Ryder, Cesaro, Jericho, Roman, Apollo Crews, The Miz, Apollo Crews, The Miz, Tyson Kidd, Apollo Crews, Sheamus, Xavier Woods, Kane, Seth Rollins, Rusev, Kurt Angle, Vacant, Adam Cole, Chris Jericho, AJ Styles, John Cena, and then that was the last one that I had booked was John Cena.
It's a bad night for that one referee, though. I can tell you that. It's just a horrible night to be him.
The U.S. title was a clusterfuck, if you couldn't tell.
This entire match, isn't it? He's off the ropes.
I have one thing to say about that, Xander.
Back up.
Tell me everything you know.
I'm
I
not.
like to sing on the radio.
I'm not
I like to play it real loud.
Zach, stop!
I don't know if I can do the. I honestly don't think I can do the Intercontinental. I think that's the one I can't do.
1, 2, kick out from Akon.
I can try though.
Off the ropes.
Okay, literally Intercontinental, Tag Team, World Heavyweight. Those are the only 3 left. Women's was too much of a clusterfuck to remember. So I will do Tag Team, World Heavyweight, and Intercontinental, and then we're done. Like, how fucking long is this match got left? I don't know. Intercontinental, Miz, Kofi, Miz, Bray Wyatt, Dolph Ziggler, Bray Wyatt, Sami Zayn, Jack Swagger, Sami Zayn, The Big Show, Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, Dolph Ziggler, Bray Wyatt, Dolph Ziggler, Chris Jericho, Dean Ambrose, Wade Barrett, The Miz, Sheamus, Christian, Edge, John Cena, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Dolph Ziggler, Kenta or Hideo Itami, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Bobby Roode, Braun Strowman, Daniel Bryan, Chad Gable, Roman Reigns, Jeff Hardy, Andrade. That one's not as bad.
There was a lot of Dolph Ziggler in there.
Well, he's kind of known for having that belt at one point in time. Especially during the time I was doing that. Tag team, this is the real clusterfuck. Did I sure push Cesaro? Yeah. Zazaro is what Seth Rollins has been calling him lately.
Again, wrong place, wrong time. That referee.
Okay, tag team. Here we go. And then we'll end it with World Heavyweight / Universal. Okay, tag team. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, Randy Orton and Batista, John Cena and Daniel Bryan. Hello again, John Cena. Okay, Edge and Christian, Cesaro and Neville, the Usos, the Wyatt family, the Primetime Players. Then the tag team titles split to Raw and SmackDown at WrestleMania, but I won't do both. I'll just do the Raw ones. SmackDown only had a couple of years, so it's fine. Okay, Primetime Players. Cesaro and Neville again. Zack Ryder and Ryback, not even shitting you. The Dudley Boys. Enzo Amore and the Lucha Dragons. Not the B Team. The Social Outcasts. The New Day. Enzo Amore and Big Cass. The Revival. American Alpha. Cesaro and Randy Orton as Cesar KO. The Authors of Pain. The Hardy Boys. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and then they pretty much held those captive for a full year before Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, and then the Young Bucks. You just don't want to know about that last part. Finally, World Heavyweight / Universal. This is it, the grand finale, the swan song of all of this. World Heavyweight title, Randy Orton, Sheamus, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Kane, or Vacant, Kane. Thank you, Jaquez Williams. Undertaker, The Rock, Ryback, Seth Rollins, Chris Jericho, Wade Barrett, Sami Zayn, Sheamus, Randy Orton, again, Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins for a long time, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar holds it until SummerSlam, loses it to The Undertaker, loses it back to Lesnar. Shinsuke Nakamura, it becomes the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. Thank God this match is over. Finn Balor cashes in the next night, turning heel. Finn Balor would eventually lose it to AJ Styles. AJ would then lose it to Braun Strowman, who would lose it to Roman Reigns, who would lose it to Cody Rhodes, and that story actually never got to play out on film. And that's it.
Cuts the shot of Zander like this. And Ray like this.
I never want to do that again. I never want to list off every championship holder in my universe, in the original universe, ever again. Oh, this is the match where I really made the Smarks mad. Ray, can you go fucking 5 minutes without trying to get us a copyright strike?
You don't even know what this the song is from.
No, but it's probably copyrighted.
It's from a movie called Requiem for a Dream. You can
I've
see
heard of
Jared
that.
Leto get his arm cut off.
See, this is one of those matches where if you don't... Sasha Banks is one of those people that if you don't have her win every match she's in, a certain section of the internet's going to come after you.
I'd like to call them Sasha Simps.
I love Sasha Banks. I really do. I do love Sasha Banks. But she's not always in the spotlight in our universe because she's pretty much always in the spotlight in everyone else's, is what I've learned. Did we ever watch Mathis? I did, actually. Like, I was there from, like, the end of his 2K14 all the way through till his last episode. Ray's just sitting here like, I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't, man.
Jaquez asks Bad Blood matches. You can go to the Bad Blood premiere page and you can see it in the description there. I don't feel like listing off all 10 matches or however many it is. It's 9 matches, 1 bonus pick. That's right.
So,
it's Banks and Evans with SmackDown Women's Championship.
In fact, while it's on my mind, I'm going to go leave the Masters of the LS11 Universe predictions link in the description of Bad Blood.
so I'm not a TikTok person.
Into a cover. 1.
Okay.
Oh, no,
But I had my friend send me a video. It was like this old TikTok of this girl going, thinking about the time a guy said he'd pay me $200 for farting vids. So I spent all day eating black meat and psyllium husk, and then he never paid me.
All right, then.
And you want to know my response was?
Arm drag to Sasha Banks.
I literally sent her a video of me going, always make sure to get the fart money up front!
All right, then.
It's a sentence I want to live forever. Always make sure you get the fart money up front.
Lacey Evans, right hand. Rains down on Sasha Banks. Lacey Evans kicks her in the ribs. Goes for it again. Right hand.
Also, shout out to Wrestling Culture. I don't know who they are, but they have left a comment in the live chat of Bad Blood before it started, saying that it looks intense and they are interested.
Lacey Evans.
Woo!
Good shot. Banks counter. Goes in the corner. Sasha Banks with a double knee strike. Now Sasha Banks. Grabs Lacey Evans and takes her down.
And they also appear to be a Universe Mode streamer.
Back in.
And you know what, Ray? Let's make someone's day.
Lacey Evans goes after the leg. Sasha Banks.
They are at 99 subscribers.
Banks. For a drop kick. Evans will take her away.
Let's make someone's day with one click of a button.
Alright, guys, we're going to bring someone to 100 subs today.
And done. Wrestling Culture, you are now at 100 subs.
Lacey Evans goes for a
In
kick.
fact, I don't know why I haven't done this yet.
Banks.
Um,
Off the ropes.
I also don't know why I haven't done this yet, but
Now picks up
So for those that might be getting a little annoyed with me right now for that, I'm taking care of it right now. I only subscribe to wrestling channels on the LS11 Universe channel because I do watch things from here, but I mainly just watch wrestling on this channel. That way I can leave my my day-to-day life and my wrestling world life separate. So that is why it's taken me so long to get Shinobi and Hanzo on the LS11 Universe sub list. So there we go.
Stacks her up into a cover. One. And a kick out. Now Sasha Banks calling her up. Perhaps looking to set up Lacey Evans for thanks.
So now I have taken care. Now everyone is taken care of.
Grabs her. Counter. Lacey Evans finds the counter.
I believe wrestling culture is actually part of the Mada Discord, if I remember correctly.
The strength here of Lacey Evans.
Yes, he is.
Well into a cover. One. Two.
Good night, Carol. Thanks for stopping by. I just saw your comment. Sorry about that.
Now Lacey Evans.
Lacey Evans' time as SmackDown Women's Champion was it was something. It was just like a long blink and you'd miss it.
Yep.
Oh.
Very uneventful. I'd say arguably one of, if not the most uneventful women's run title run.
So a nap and you miss it.
Yeah. Like, she held the belt from our second pay-per-view all the way through Survivor Series. So, like, she had it for almost all of Season 1. But you'd forget. I hate to be this way. The SmackDown Women's title really didn't do anything until we brought Becky over to SmackDown in Season 2. Which now Shayna Baszler's got it and is rocking as the Queen of Spades. So, and if I know one thing about our audience, you guys really like Shayna Baszler, and I can't blame you.
Now Sasha Banks into a cover. One. No, a kick out from Lacey.
Like there are a handful of constants in our fan base, right? There's like a constant set of certain wrestlers that it's going to be more of our audience really, really loves them as opposed to not. And I think you know who number one is.
Who's number one?
I would argue the majority of our audience, like if you ask the majority of our audience who their favorite male wrestler was, or who they root for in Universe, I would argue it's Seth Rollins.
Probably. And there's Lacey Evans. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, her theme got us a copyright claim, so I just straight up muted this section of the episode. Yeah, it's pretty much unanimous. Everyone really likes Rollins, and we definitely know that. It's just a matter of, and I've said this before, but I'll say it louder for the people that might not have heard. The reason Seth Rollins isn't always the top guy, and the reason he's lost so many high-profile matches in Season 2 is because it's all part of a story, and that story is finally really playing out now, and it will start to make sense tomorrow, and it will definitely make sense on the Raw after Bad Blood on Monday. This is just ominous with there being no noise in this episode now.
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
Yeah.
Like, I weirdly just straight up don't remember this section. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. There we go. I've never been so happy to hear my own voice. Here we go. So I got updated graphics mods for Jeff Hardy to make it look more like his original 2009 entrance graphics.
Yeah.
They have lagged the absolute shit out of the game.
Jeff Hardy made his return to SmackDown earlier in the month.
I forgot that we brought Jeff. This was Jeff Hardy's first month in LS11 universe.
That's interesting.
Like, we held off on a lot of people, if you remember. Like, we held off on Balor, we held off on Cena, we held off on Hardy. Who else did we hold off on? Held off on a good number of people. But, like, we held off on Jeff Hardy because he was injured at the time and we weren't sure what his status was. Then he came back and they put the IC title on him like 6 months into his return. And so we pushed him straight to the main event of SmackDown. You do know what the weirdest part about this is, right?
What?
This is the first... excuse me. Right here. We're supposed to... Instead of what we're hearing now, we were supposed to hear, I am in the top 1% for the champion to come out. But then he got released 3 days into his title reign, and here we are.
3 days! Will that joke ever stop? No.
No. We will pretty much always be doing that.
Complain about that? We will. Because, like, Zander called me and was like, fuck shit! Fuck shit!
No, you texted me first.
No. Like, later that day, you called me. And we were like, well, fuck. Well, shit. Fuck. Well, shit.
Yeah. I still... We talk about Black Wednesday a lot. Black Wednesday Part 2 happened a few weeks ago.
Yep. You know, like, I saw a tweet from somebody who's out here, unfortunately, from Jobber. And he was texting about, he was tweeting about, like, Dark Side of the Ring making an episode about Black Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Which I might actually watch that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that sounds really interesting.
Yes, you were expecting a surprise Willow debut. Yes, you indeed were expecting that.
Yep, we remember. Although Hardy only ever fought The Fiend in the Elimination Chamber match where it was 6 men, and Hardy and The Fiend had no history with one another, and also I just do not like Will-O-the-Wisp. I don't. Yeah, Samoa Joe being gone was the biggest hit to Universe, especially. Like, you guys are still going to be seeing Samoa Joe for a little while because we got a whole month of Universe planned. Got a whole month of Universe recorded still with him in it.
Jeff Hardy.
So I also put out a fantasy booking video the other day. Actually, in fact, yesterday. For those that don't know, I do a side series on the channel called How Zander Would Book. Ray also does an episode a month called How Ray Would Book. Episode 2 of How Ray Would Book should be coming out in a few weeks, right?
Yeah.
Making sure.
Okay, guys, it's... Hello, Michael Assaw.
Hello.
As it's Hardy, it's Roman. It's the WWE Championship matchup. Here we go. Jeff fires away with a couple shots. Roman, belly to belly, takes down Hardy.
Yeah. So what were you saying?
And now
What was it?
Jeff rolls out of the way. Roman's got him up, and Roman slams him into the mat.
I don't know. We were talking about the fantasy booking series, and then you said, well, guys, and then you stopped.
Okay, well, guys, it's going to be a long video.
Counter. Roman knocks him back, and Roman shoves him down.
I did a short one this month. Ray's doing a long one.
We're doing an opposite slam.
Yep. Although I will say, and I just want to address this real quick.
Roman right in the back of Jeff.
I'm just wondering, why do so many of you want me to rebook Sami Zayn on the main roster? It would not be a long video. There wouldn't be much to it. That's why I haven't done it.
Okay. I have a weird question for you because I got in a debate for this, and this is a fun question.
Okay.
When you go to the movies, what do you eat?
Popcorn and peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
Reigns picks him up, and Reigns
So pretty standard stuff. For me, it's like popcorn, goobers, and if I'm feeling frisky, some Sour Patch Kids.
Jeff Hardy picks up.
Only if I'm feeling frisky.
Now Roman Reigns.
And a Dr. Pepper and a water. So I can lie to people and say I'm drinking the water.
Hardy rolls
But
up.
anyway,
Oh, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso throws
I-
Roman Reigns.
I will say this.
Blatant interference.
A movie theater should not be a restaurant.
No.
Roman
Never
Reigns-
make
Roman Reigns
quesadillas
will
at the
right
restaurant. Never make
Jeff
pizza
Hardy
at a movie
throws him off
theater.
the turnbuckle and
Burgers? No.
back body
Steak?
drop.
No.
Into a backbreaker.
This is a movie theater. It's dinner and a movie, not dinner in a movie.
Cover.
And
One.
it's really
Jeff
distracting.
Hardy kicks out.
It's a massive pet peeve for me now. Because I would go to this theater
Back up and Roman Reigns
and it'd be like, and like you were allowed to bring in outside food too.
decks him in the back.
So it'd be like some people got a quesadilla from the bar, other people have burgers, other people have pizza. Someone brought in Taco Bell, someone brought in Arby's, someone, and now most other people who are normal people have popcorn. So it's just this weird smell that emits from these movie theaters, and it shouldn't exist. And I think it's a problem with this country, and I'm pretty sure millennials started it.
Well, off that note, let's look at the chat. Sammy's so great right now. I agree. JJ Hunt says Sammy sucks now. No, he blames everyone. Cruz is better than Sammy. I like them both. I think you're blurring the lines between kayfabe and reality. His whole character is that he blames everyone, and that's what I mean, if you're annoyed by him, then good. That's kind of his job, is to be an annoying little heel. Mada asks, can we see Kevin Owens' Universal title run rebook? Like, while that is an interesting idea, my whole thing there, it wouldn't be that big of a rebook either. Like, his first 2 months against Rollins were good.
Jimmy Uso and Jeff Hardy getting into it. Jimmy Uso yelling out at Jeff.
Survivor Series, not much could be done about. Roadblock, where he fought Roman, but Roman didn't put the U.S. title on the line, which was weird. I would just scrap the whole Roman feud because that was just stupid. Other than that, the only thing I'd change is that he doesn't lose it to Goldberg, and he instead loses it to Jericho in the main event of WrestleMania.
Reigns now. No, Hardy manages to take out the legs of Reigns, and Jeff Hardy picks him up. Jeff with a clothesline. Now Jeff Hardy, atomic drop, and Jeff Hardy. That's vintage.
All right, we got another.
Drop kick.
We got another player in Masters of the LS11 universe.
Jeff Hardy picks up Roman Reigns
Cool.
again, and Jeff.
Yeah, I would say that if you want to play Masters of the LS11 universe and you haven't yet, I would say really join the game now. Because join the game now because like it is your last chance to possibly win the season.
Yeah, probably.
Jeff Hardy had the WWE Championship won.
I think mathematically after this, there's just not much chance of you catching that.
Yeah, maybe we need to look back on how we do that for season 3, because if we're gonna do all 12 months of universe for season 3, then like if someone joins in month 3, then it's already over for them.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe we break it up by the big 4 or something, and like we'll figure it out.
For distracting him. Makes him pay with another forearm strike, though. And now Jimmy Uso Jey Uso being fired away on by Jeff. Jeff going haywire on the Usos as Reigns has Jeff up. Crucifix powerbomb.
We were having Roman rely on the Usos before. It was cool.
And Reigns may have just put away Hardy. And Jeff Hardy quickly slips out of it. 4 count. Jeff Hardy grabs Reigns, throws him back in the ring. 5 count. Tells Jimmy Uso to get out of his way. 6. Jeff Hardy.
Get out of my way, Jimmy Uso. Get out of the way.
Now Jeff picks up Roman. And Jeff Hardy.
Maybe you should get a point for every pay-per-view you win instead. That's not a bad idea.
Kicks him in the ribs.
Yeah, but like towards the end,
Another kick, Reigns counter.
then it's hard to win anyway.
Belly to belly.
Yeah, and maybe, like I said,
more points, kind of.
Right. Calling for it. Locked and loaded. Reigns.
maybe.
Then you run into the same problem, though. With someone who's been playing for a while also not being able to catch up.
Over. Cover.
Yeah. Maybe what we do is after season 2 is over, we split it up. So it's like you get points from WrestleMania through SummerSlam. We have a winner from that part of season 3.
Roman Reigns. Spear.
SummerSlam through Survivor Series is a winner. Survivor Series through Rumble, and then Rumble through Mania. Because Rumble through Mania is going to be a lot of points. Like, I think just this year alone. Let me look at this real quick.
Jeff Hardy had it won off that second swanton. The Usos just continuous distractions.
Yeah. Just between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania Season 2, as it's planned currently, there are 40 points up for grabs just in those 3 months.
Roman Reigns. Tell the crowd are not pleased. Main event is up next. Main event,
Well,
ladies and gentlemen.
Despite this being the main event, we have about 5 minutes left in this video.
Yeah. I managed to answer some questions. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing an actual shirt with a design today, guys. How weird is that?
How weird.
How pedestrian of me.
We'll probably, since this is a very short stream, or at least this part of it is, maybe we'll stay on for a few extra minutes after and chat with the LS11 universe.
I just really prefer the actual ES movie where it's red colors. Why did you keep going with different colors?
No idea.
I get him changing his look, when he turned heel and kicked AJ Styles' balls into orbit, but when he went back to the Yes character, why not just go with the old color scheme? I don't know. Okay, I've said this a lot. It's my favorite thing. It's like this line from it's like a parody of The Night Santa Went Crazy by Weird Al Yankovic, but it's called The Night Daniel Went Crazy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Brian Zane. And there's this line in it. Whenever he takes a bump, we get a little nervous, and while SmackDown's great, Raw's community service, and anything this change is drastic is the worst. Remember that old Chris Jericho did it first. I'm talking about.
So, for those wondering about Masters LS11 Universe, the winner will receive a trophy like this one with your name on it, like how I have mine on this one. And now you might wonder to yourself, Xander, why are you the Season 1 winner? Well, because I'm the only one that knew the outcome of all the Season 1 matches, and I'm the only one that really predicted Season 1 matches.
I don't think that counts. It does not count.
Also, we just needed a sample trophy, so I made it say Season 1, so there would at least be one trophy in existence that said Season 1 on it. I went to a chiropractor for the first time ever yesterday.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
I apparently don't crack very easily. I don't make much noise. Which my dad was very disappointed in.
Did he come there with you to see you in pain?
Yeah.
I had that same comment towards my old roommate when he wanted me to get my first tattoo. Because he was hoping I'd scream.
So I'd like to vent for a second here.
Okay.
One issue I always have with The Fiend.
Yeah.
Nothing is ever good enough with The Fiend in universe for some people.
Yes.
And here's what I mean.
Okay.
This pay-per-view, for example.
Well, I'll explain to you, buddy.
Yeah. This pay-per-view.
Yeah.
The Fiend demolishes Daniel Bryan and looks like a monster. You should get an updated Fiend mod that looks better. Okay. I get an updated Fiend mod. That lantern, I can't do anything about. Can you do anything about the lantern to fix it, or is it stuck looking like a ball of hair?
If we could have fixed it, we would have fixed it by now.
Yep. And of course, now that we don't use the Fiend, it's fixed. And I can't get it to go back to the original lantern now.
It's our main event inside Hell in a Cell. Bryan and the Fiend.
Like, if anyone's wondering what part of me not liking booking the Fiend is, one, he's near impossible to book.
Yeah.
To book right, anyway. Two, I'm just not that interested in the character now. And three, you can't please anyone when you book the Fiend, is what I found out.
The Fiend with an uppercut. Wipes Bryan out again. The Fiend dominating already, just as we've seen him do since he arrived at Money in the Bank. The Fiend, he's fought Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns already. He destroyed them. And now Daniel Bryan.
We had such a good thing going with the Fiend, and then, like,
And
the Fiend also kind of just had his natural conclusion at WrestleMania, I would say.
Yeah.
Bryan sends the Fiend off the ropes, and Bryan ducks him. Bryan, knee strike, takes down the Fiend. Now Daniel Bryan working up the arm.
Zach says, can't wait till Bad Blood. That's going to be... Bad Blood is genuinely my favorite pay-per-view of Season 2. So, at least from what's been recorded so far.
Full force, maybe even more.
There's still TLC, Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania in terms of pay-per-views. And then still another takeover to do as well. 2 takeovers to do as well. So...
Counters again. Bryan, he's put himself inside the Fiend's playground tonight. Sends him into the cell.
Is this the shortest main event in your universe mode history in this new one? Yeah, pretty sure.
Now the Fiend. Oh. And again. Just repeatedly.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Slammed the Fiend into the apron.
Like, Gable, Lesnar, or Rollins, Andrade went a while. Gable, or not Gable.
This match was originally scheduled to be like a fair bit longer, though.
Yeah, but then the game just decided it wasn't.
Here we go.
Yeah, no. Originally, this match was gonna like go outside the cell. I think we had to plan for like Daniel to running the Fiend on top of the cell at one point.
Kicks rain down on the Fiend.
Yeah.
It was gonna be a very long, drawn out match.
Who do we think was the MVP of Season 1?
Setting up.
Either, well, on for each, it really would have to be each brand. Raw would be Drew or Seth. NXT, definitely Adam Cole. And SmackDown would either have to be The Fiend or Ciampa.
The mandible claw. Oh, God. Bryan's out.
What's funny is that, like, at this point,
The Fiend is your winner.
like, it feels like we have, like, lead characters in universe mode, like, main characters almost.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, not a lot of them are, like, someone I call MVP. I think Seth is pretty much the main character right now.
Oh, yeah.
Mandible claw. Was it.
Of course, Seth tomorrow will be leading his disciples Dio Madden, Shane Thorne into tag team championship action. That'll be interesting. Although another thing about the Fiend, when he wasn't the champion and was winning in like this, these victory animations were the worst to try and edit because I actually had to edit the music into these parts. What was my favorite NXT takeover and least favorite? This is definitely more of a you question, Ray, but I will say my favorite is Brooklyn 2. And my least favorite is Phoenix, which was our first one.
My least favorite is Phoenix. My favorite is New York. At least till the upcoming Mania takeover. And I'm not sure if I don't think there's much harm in out saying like what takeover's gonna be. So for a while I was looking for like something location based, something involved in it. And I originally was like looking at it, I was like, huh, it's gonna be the 10th takeover we ever do. So it's now officially NXT Takeover X or NXT Takeover 10.
Yeah.
So I think it's a much better theme. I do have some more stuff planned for NXT and like making the show have a bit more variety. Months.
Just getting my tabs reorganized here. So yeah, we'll take a few more questions. It's only 7:36. We still got a little while. We'll go for a few more minutes just to let you guys get some extra questions thrown our way before we pack it in for the night.
Before we call it closing time, put the chairs up on the tables, clean up the glasses, and listen to closing time.
Yeah. AKA before Zander lays in his bed and does jack shit for the rest of the night because he's taking a day off, because he's been taking the last few weeks off. Dude, I finished up my semester this week.
Uh-huh.
I did not get anything high. I had 4 classes this semester. I got nothing higher than a C this semester. I fucked up this semester.
Yeah.
It was not fun. Like, somehow, I think it's the fact that we're a year into the whole pandemic thing. Mada says, so will you be calling this WrestleMania 2, or will it be location-based? It will probably just be WrestleMania. It will either be WrestleMania or WrestleMania Season 2.
Yeah. I'm so okay. Oh, shit!
What?
I forgot I was talking about a computer earlier.
Before I started rambling on all the championship history of the original universe.
Yeah. So, what is you going to eat for dinner tonight, Xander? He already ate. He ate the Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I had some pizza earlier. That was it.
I'm not a big fan of Pizza Hut.
I prefer it. Computer, Ray. Computer.
Okay. So what I was thinking about doing is ordering like an old Mac Mini and trying to upgrade the RAM in it.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking about doing. Because I'm not. I've done some work on computers every once in a while. But I'm by no means an expert on it, and I really do like the Mac operating system.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very comfortable system. What's the review that takes the place of a Super Showdown?
Oh yeah, because we did the Australia Super Showdown in season 1. I mean, we've already took care of that. It was No Mercy or Battleground. Take your pick.
Yeah, whichever, man. Because people hated that show. Because it was in Saudi Arabia when we made it very clear it was in Australia. And what do you have against Australia?
Literally, the very first thing that pops up on screen in Super Showdown is live from Melbourne, Australia. It's WWE Super Showdown.
What's the dislike about Australia?
Zach asks, any new figures? Actually, yes, I got one. I just haven't put her up on the shelf yet. I got the Tony Storm basic.
Yeah. They have koalas. They have good quality steak. They have some of the highest crime rates you'll ever see. They have some of the worst time zones you'll ever witness in your life. They have comparable gun control. They greet people with good day.
Ray, you're not helping us at all right now.
Do you not want to just walk up to people and just go, good day?
I will say, though, like we're just talking about pay-per-views, I talked to Ray about this. I would love to do a Cyber Sunday or Cyber Saturday, whatever it would be.
But that would be like a logistical nightmare.
Yeah, because we essentially have to let you guys... if it were just me doing commentary, I could do it. But I would have to plan to have Ray here the week the pay-per-view was coming out.
Yeah.
And that can be a logistical nightmare because sometimes when it comes to me and Ray, we'll have things planned out for a month, and the next thing you know, I get sick or Ray is busy or something like that.
Yeah, and also the issue is, like, let's say we give you 3 options. That's 3 pay-per-views that have to be pre-recorded.
Not really. Like, what I'm like, will we ever see TakeOver Cleveland? That's a question for him.
No! Maybe.
Yeah. So the whole thing there, right, is the reason I said I'd have to get you here the week it happened is what we would have to do is we would have to have all the matchup options announced by week 3.
Yep.
And then get all the votes in by the beginning of week 4.
Mm-hmm.
Not let anyone know what the vote results were. Do the go-home shows and get you here and just have to record essentially what I used to do for pay-per-views, which is live record everything based on the votes we have on the day we're recording. So it is a logistical nightmare. Like, if we weren't on a schedule, like if I weren't keeping us consistently doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I would love to do Cyber Sunday. I just don't think it's ever going to, unless Ray was literally living with me or living 10 minutes away from me like he used to.
Yeah.
Like, because right now, Ray and I live an hour apart, and come September, we're going to live an hour and 20 minutes apart.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, we're actually only going to live 45 minutes apart. I'm moving closer to where you live, actually.
Yeah.
Like, so I'd love to do it. It's just one of those things that it would just be very, very different or difficult.
Any more questions?
Yeah, keep the questions rolling. Also, I'm going to do a thing you did, which is everyone in the chat that wants to do it, guess 3 matches. 3 matches that you think will be at the LS11 Universe WrestleMania Season 2. And if anybody gets at least 1 match right, I will say that somebody got 1 match right, but I won't tell you what the match is.
Yeah. Okay. God.
The dogs are on the extra annoying juice tonight, it sounds like. It's okay. I'm just keeping calm because I know I'm just a couple months away now from dog barking not interrupting my videos.
I'm going to send you something.
Okay. I will anxiously await it. Ray has sent me a photo. Oh my god. Ray, that's terrible. Because Zach, I see your comment, but like I said, you guys got to guess at least 3 matches each before I can say it. Because, like, if Adam Cole and Ciampa was having a Romania and that was the only thing you guessed, then everyone would know that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. So now we're getting some guesses rolling in. We've got Adam Cole versus Ciampa, Adam Cole versus Gargano, KO versus El Generico.
Okay.
Let's let a couple more roll in before we say yes or no if any of them are right.
Yeah.
So just keep it rolling, guys. Keep rolling. What? Keep rolling.
NXT TakeOver Cleveland, and at the very last minute, like literally, we're here in Cleveland, Tennessee for NXT TakeOver. What if I just did that to you, Zach? What if I did? Don't stop me, logistically speaking.
Let's see. We got a couple more that have rolled in. Adam Cole versus Ciampa, KO versus Generico, Rollins versus Nakamura, Keith Lee versus Drew McIntyre.
Okay, keep him coming.
Let's let a couple more roll in. You guys are getting some good guesses in here. I can't confirm or deny just yet. I'm going to wait until we've got a few more. Aleister Black versus Adam Cole's just come in.
It's kind of funny though that like someone at work said this to me earlier, like when they were looking at my forearm as I was doing something. Like, okay, right, like this is not meant to be okay. Cardinal versus Zander. Stop. Anyway,
I'm not doing anything. I don't.
The joke I said earlier, Randy Orton was Gargano in a sanctioned match, okay? Where it was like Zander's on his deathbed, surrounded by his family, his children, grandchildren, wife, he's holding her hand. Guys, listen, I have a confession.
I don't know what he was saying. We'll never really know. Yeah, no one will ever know what Ray was saying there. No one will ever know.
I was caught.
Nope. Nope.
I
Hi.
Was Cardinal.
Ray, you were never carnaled. You couldn't be carnaled.
Zander was Cardinal.
Nope. You guys have seen me and Carnal in the same room. Therefore, we're not the same person.
Okay, anyway. So when I work with Mark, you have unmuted.
Ray, you've muted yourself.
I didn't mute myself.
I mean, either... Yeah, you're just straight up muted. Wait, my earbuds may have actually turned off. Hold on. Let me turn them off myself and see.
Hello?
Hang on. There we go.
It says my audio is coming through.
We're good. It was my earbuds.
Okay, anyway. So what it works is remark that I am like oddly muscular for my size forearms. It's like some angles, yes, but like it was a weird comment.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see if anyone's got anything right. So we've got people have said what they think WrestleMania will have. Adam Cole versus Tommaso Ciampa. Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. Kevin Owens versus El Generico. Keith Lee versus Drew McIntyre. Adam Cole versus Ciampa. KO versus Generico. Rollins versus Nakamura. Aleister Black versus Adam Cole. Arnold versus Scott Steiner. Randy Orton versus Gargano. Unsanctioned or 3 Stages of Hell. Well, obviously, Arnold and Scott Steiner's the main event.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, no one's got any of them right. None of those matches are happening at WrestleMania. So, I do want to take a look at something real quick. And I will be analyzing this. Either way, Orton versus Gargano is guaranteed. Perhaps, perhaps not. I want to take a look at Bad Blood real quick. So, I hate to be this way about it, but like, I don't know. I don't know what you guys. And Ray, I didn't send you the link to the Bad Blood predictions this time, but like, I don't know if when you guys went into the Google form, if it said it, but I put a description on the Who Will Answer the Someone New Open Challenge from Kevin Owens. I put a description on there that said, and you know what? No, it's not showing it. So that might just be a situation where it didn't save. But there was a description on there where it said, yeah, no, it didn't save. It didn't save. So that's on me.
Okay.
What I was going to say is I put a description at one point and it just has vanished that it's confirmed that the person challenge that will be accepting the open challenge can only be someone Kevin Owens has never defeated before in LS11 universe. And responses we've gotten are 3 people have just said, I don't know. We've gotten John Cena, Keith Lee, King Corbin, Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins, and Walter. And the reason that I wanted to bring this up when I thought the description was there, apparently it's not, and I'll have to look into that because I swear I'd put a description on there that said that. It was stated when Kevin Owens made the open challenge that it had to be someone that's never beaten Kevin, or that Kevin Owens has never beaten. So that's kind of where my problem came in, because like IDK, I can understand people just not knowing, but like I think shot in the dark is kind of what I think. But John Cena, good guess, I would say. Like, and this is not me giving away who's accepting tomorrow. I swear. Like, I will neither confirm nor deny if anyone's gotten it right.
Yeah.
But John Cena, King Corbin, Samoa Joe, and Walter, all of those guys, they've never gone one-on-one or been beat by Kevin Owens before. So good guesses. But like, my issue there is Keith Lee is who Kevin Owens beat to win the championship. So it's not going to be him.
Yeah.
And then Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens went back and forth a lot in season 1.
Yeah.
So I hate to be this guy, but to those of you that wrote in Seth Rollins as your pick for the Open Challenge, hate to break it to you, it by the rules of the Open Challenge can't be Seth Rollins, but we'll see. Well, Zach, you say we've been teasing Orton Gargano. We did Orton Gargano last week.
Yeah.
Orton won. That was it. And it all comes to a head tomorrow inside Hell in a Cell with them and Ciampa.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I can't think there's much left to say.
Any last minute questions from anyone? We'll give everyone just a minute for questions to roll in because of the stream delay. Oh man. We are 2 subscribers away from 200 or from 550. The climb to 1,000 is steep and it is moving at a snail's pace. Hopefully this summer will bring about another boom for the channel.
Hopefully.
Hopefully indeed. Oh man, it does not feel like it's Zach says, like, here's what I'm thinking. Gargano needs to get his revenge for the punt and needs a win back. Well, we'll see. I'd kind of say he got his revenge today when he and Ciampa beat down Orton. But you never know. We'll see what happens. Time will tell. Got anything else to add, Ray?
Not really.
Well, ladies and gents, please join us. Same channel tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can figure that out in your time. Noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow for, I hope you're right, Mada, for LS11 Universe Presents, not ARW, WWE 2K Universe Mode, episode 238? No, that doesn't sound right. 241. Bad Blood. What a show Bad Blood's going to be. We got a hell of a card. The Kevin Owens U.S. Open Challenge, the Wyatt family in the Undisputed Era, Rhea Ripley and Bayley, Adam Cole versus Edge, the Monday Night Messiahs versus the Mysterios, Roderick Strong versus Nakamura, Matt Riddle versus Roman Reigns versus Bobby Roode, Tony Storm versus Shayna Baszler, and of course Gargano versus Orton versus Ciampa inside Hell in a Cell.
We'll see you tomorrow.
I've been Zander.
I've been Ray.
And we're going to play it out.
Was a watch
What?
That was a watch along.
That was indeed a watch along. Play us out, Zander.
This is the tale of Captain Jack.